Hey friends, this is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, a channel dedicated to uplifting and enhancing your spiritual well-being. Welcome, welcome in. Big day today, big day in the astrology. Today, Mars moves into Aries, its home sign. Feels good there, but this could have a lot of implications both personally and globally. So the first thing I want to point out is Aries is all fire energy, and Mars, you know, some called a wartime planet. So you may see an escalation in some of the things going on in the world. If it does start to kind of tickle your sympathetic nervous system and put you into flight or fight mode, pull away from the news and just kind of go into self. So I'm bringing the energy down after yesterday's reading. If you didn't see that, it was a very important reading. And I did list it in the title as such. There's a dangerous person lurking out there for some of you, and please be careful. Check out that reading. All right, so let's see. We have bold moves, fresh starts, speaking your truth. All of this is Aries energy, action, drive, courage. Let's see. This is it's a energy of let's do this. I mean, that's the energy that we're dealing with. Let's see if there's anything else in my notes. What you need to watch for, well, first of all, you may have a very physical energy surge. So it may come across as anxiety. Oftentimes when people have anxiety, it's just a lot of energy that they need to ground, and you can do some breath work. So box breathing, 4-4-4-4 breathing, go out and literally hug a tree and walk barefoot, do some grounding, and that will help to balance those energies, and it will help reduce the anxiety. Also, get into a soothing, like soothing clothing, a soothing environment, which your home should be a soothing environment. Your home should soothe your nervous system, not trigger it. And we're working on that at the Organizer Advisor on YouTube. I'm a professional organizer, life coach, and spiritual life coach. So I like to work with all of these skills to help you not only enhance your happiness and transform your life, but thereby uplifting your spiritual well-being. All right, but what you want to look for today is you may feel impatient. You may have a very quick temper, or others around you may. So just understand that's just part of this transit, Aries moving into, or Mars moving into Aries. And think before you act. This is a momentum day, so let's get started. I'm going to pull from the Romance Oracle by Jennifer Walker Zen and the Zen Out Journey Tarot by Cassie Uhl Express. There might be a heart-to-heart conversation that needs to happen, but if you're going to have that conversation today or within the next couple of days, this is a time to really draw on your patience and really kind of script out what you're going to say before you say it. At least have some talking points to keep you on track. Reconciliation. Okay, these two go together. This is the energy of somebody finally saying, I'm going to tackle this. There is a reconciliation and a heart-to-heart talk coming. It is definitely a long overdue conversation, and I think it's going to mend some fences. I'm actually going to leave that card upside down. Let's see what comes through. Yeah, it's been a long time coming with this Knight of Pentacles. It's been a while since this needed to happen. Could have been something that occurred over the winter or should have happened over the winter, and it was delayed for some reason. We have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is Libra energy. I'm interested in that center card because that's going to be the focal point of the energy. King of Pentacles. That is Capricornian energy. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo. Queen of Swords. Holy cow. All right, so this reading is flanked by the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Notice how they're both kind of reclining. So even though this is Aries energy, and it's energy where you're going to feel like moving, this conversation has not happened, even though it was supposed to happen before. It was almost, there's this kind of non-engaging energy. But there is somebody, this is kind of Taurus energy, that is going to do the heavy lifting here. So this is a person that is probably, because they're a Taurus, an earth sign, has put it off for quite a while. Let's see what the center card is. Ooh, Seven of Swords. We have seen that card a lot lately. So we have the Two of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords speaks her truth, and that is definitely Aries energy. The Queen of Swords, she doesn't mince words. She is quick to say, what's on her mind, and she's not always diplomatic about it. So be prepared. Somebody may say something. They may say it and express it in a way that comes out differently than what it was intended. We've seen that in a recent reading, so it's a carryover energy. But we definitely have this Seven of Swords. Now, Seven of Swords for me is malicious intent. This is somebody who is not actually on the up and up. Now, in this card, you see there's Two of Swords back here, and then they're holding the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can be a deception card. I'm going to have to pull some more cards on this because we also have the Two of Swords here. I feel like we have a lot of earth energy, a lot of air energy. I definitely see the Two of Swords as being a conversation. This is supposed to initiate a reconciliation. But it's time to have this conversation. Both people have to be in agreement, but also it feels like there's something not aligned here. It's like this person wants something from you, so be aware of that. There's definitely an element of a long time here. This King of Pentacles, kind of withholding something. And maybe some fear-based energy, fear of rejection. That this could be rejection, the Seven of Swords. So they have not approached this because there's a fear of rejection. But we definitely have two masculine energies, the Knight and the King. It's almost like it has definitely taken a long time, but they're holding on to something. There's an energy coming through of maybe wanting to impress you, wanting to show you something, wanting to share something important with you, an achievement or some they're looking for recognition. I'm not getting the usually the Six of Wands is about recognition, but it's like they want to share something good that has happened to them, that has created some abundance or something that's expanding. There are no major arcana here. Nine of Swords. They've been stressing about this. They've played this over and over and over in their head. A lot of swords on the table, a lot of air energy. That is combustible with this fire energy. Oh my gosh, Six of Swords. Wanting something a little more calming and peaceful and harmonious. They want to leave the rough waters of whatever feels like a verbal confrontation. And then Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles and Swords. We don't have any Cups here. So this doesn't feel like it's emotionally charged. There's no fire energy here whatsoever. There is no water energy here whatsoever. The only fire energy is in the transit. The rest is earth and air. We have Pentacles and Swords. So you're definitely dealing with an air sign or an earth sign. But I feel like this is Two of Pentacles is balancing, struggling and juggling. So I feel like with this Nine of Swords, this person has been struggling with this decision for a long time, but they intend on smoothing things over. But what comes out is something a little bit more controversial. And it could be that they're smoothing things over because they want something. But I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks that this is not emotional. This is very detached. There does not seem to be any emotional energy here at all. Page of Pentacles. You might get a text message today. It may be that they've written it, they just haven't sent it. It might be an email. It might be a voicemail. There's something. With this Page of Pentacles, it's usually a messenger, but they're almost planting the seed for this conversation. I don't know. I don't understand all of it. I'm going to pull another oracle card, and then I'll pull, well, no, let's go into Ask Your Guides. Let's see what, this is Ask Your Guides by Sonia Coquette. Let's see what comes up. This is a very interesting reading. It's very unusual to get Swords and Pentacles and nothing else. But it definitely, we had a reading last week too about somebody reaching out. If somebody was to reach out to you, remember it was like, put your ego aside, and that actually happened. I will tell you that just about everything that I pull in the reading is manifested in my life in some way, and I love having that heads up because I actually did have a friend reach out and sent me a friend request after deleting me for a long time. And my ego was like, But then I thought, wait a minute, I got to reflect back on that reading. So I accepted it in good faith. Partnerships in love. This person was in your circle. Survival. Healer guides. They've been in survival mode. Maybe they were confronted with something. They felt very isolated. If you look at this card, there's a person on a boat, and they're in the middle of an ocean of sharks. So they've been kind of dealing with larger issues in their own personal life, and they feel very isolated, and it's almost like they're just in survival mode, and they feel like they're the only one. I'm going to pull one more oracle, because I feel like this is a very interesting. You would think with reconciliation and a heart-to-heart, there'd be lots of cups, but there isn't. It's almost like this person has very emotionally detached. Book. Gain more knowledge. Use your intuition to see the answers. Let your intuition guide you on this, because first of all, for some of you, this is going to be a reconciliation. It could be. For others of you, this is going to be somebody reaching out to reconcile because they want something from you. So that's what the Seven of Swords could be. So just be aware, you know, just be aware. Overall, I feel like this person has been dealing with other things, and that's why it's taken so long. They just didn't have, there's no emotional energy here at all. I feel like they've just gone into survival mode. They're in fight or flight, and they are just struggling. And so that's why they haven't reached out. They just feel like they can't endure rejection. Okay, that's the reading. I hope it helps. Please leave me a comment if this is you. And if you need a personal reading, reach out to me at the email in the description box. I'm happy to schedule one for you if you need more information. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading.